Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I am Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively, we are the Office Blokes.
Indeed.
And Office Bloke Mike is going to tell you all about our Patreonogram.
Yes, go to patreon.com, put in Office Blokes React. If you fancy supporting the channel, like a lot of people have done already, it'll be fantastic. So go down there and check it out.
Yeah, good stuff. It is much appreciated and helps us keep churning out this quantity of absolutely amazing content, doesn't it?
Hugely.
It really does. And Office Bloke Daz on Instagram is going to tell you all about our other two channels as well.
Cheers, Dave. Office Bloke Dave on Instagram.
Dave, Office Bloke Dave, _ Dave.
Yeah, at. We've got Office Blokes React, which we're doing now. We've got Office Blokes Try, where we try shit. And we've got Office Blokes Podcast, where we do podcasts. Go over and check it out.
Talk some shit, don't we?
Loads
of it, yeah. Tons.
Yeah, and also have a look at, on the Office Blokes Podcast channel, Office Blokes Confidential, because we need viewer submissions, so people need to be told about this.
Yeah.
Basically, officeblokespodcast@gmail.com. Drop us an email, send us an audio clip, a video clip, whatever you want to do. Tag us in social media. We need your problems. We need your dilemmas that
we
you
need
face.
to hear about your problems.
Yeah, problems. I've got enough problems on my own. Don't worry about that. We need you to tell us, ask us for a bit of advice. Your problems in your personal life, big decisions, big life decisions you've got to make. We're just going to take the piss and just have a bit of fun with it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Try and
all laugh together. One big family.
Try and put some smiles on some faces, and not for the snowflakes.
One big Office Bloke family.
Yeah, right. So Chappelle's show, our fastest growing video we've ever done was the Chappelle show one that we did.
It's absolutely hysterical.
Was it on Friday?
Chappelle.
Yeah,
he did the
racial draft.
Yeah.
And the numbers on that have just gone absolutely insane.
It was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's good, on it? Yeah, really funny.
With added Bill Burr as well.
Yeah,
which just
Bill
makes
Burr
it
in
even
there
better
as well.
for me.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
So, hopefully this is going to be a journey, just like Key and Peele's become a bit of a journey for us, because it's just cracking me up every time.
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? So funny.
So, Clayton Bigsby, the world's only black-white supremacist, straight away. I mean, come on. Know where this is going.
This could be 9 minutes of pure laughter.
I hope so.
My neck's already hurting from doing the Key and Peele one.
Yeah.
The only problem is people have pointed out that on the racial draft one, they're like, there's certain things you didn't laugh at there. You're being a bit careful.
Yeah, maybe.
Well.
Warning. For viewers sensitive to issues of race, be advised that the following piece contains gratuitous use of the N-word. And by N-word, I mean nigger. There, I said it. For the last 15 years, a man named Clayton Bigsby has been the leading voice of the white supremacist movement in America. Though not sold in any major bookstores, his books Dump Truck, Nigger Stain, I Smell Nigger, and Nigger Book have sold over 600,000 copies combined. Despite his popularity, very few have ever seen him due to his reclusiveness, but in an effort to bring his message to a wider audience, he agreed to give his first public interview ever to Frontline. But getting to Mr. Bigsby was an odyssey in itself, riddled with backcountry hollers, shifty go-betweens, and palpable danger. Excuse me, not sure we're in the right place. We're looking for Clayton Bigsby.
Well, look no further, fella. You found me.
Clayton Bigsby, the author?
What, you don't think I can write them books? Just 'cause I'm blind don't mean I'm dumb.
How could this have happened? A black white supremacist. Our search for answers led us here to the Wexler Home for the Blind, where Mr. Bigsby spent the first 19 years of his life. Bridget Wexler is the home's headmistress.
Well, he was the only Negro we'd ever had around here. So we figured we'd make it easier on Clayton by just telling him and all the other blind kids that he was white.
And he never questioned it.
Why would he?
You've written 4 books now.
I've written 6 books. They published 4.
What would you say is the overall message of your books?
Sir, my message is simple. Niggers, Jews, homosexuals, Mexicans, Arabs, and all kinds of different chanks stink, and I hate it.
I noticed you referred to African Americans. What exactly is your problem?
How much time you got, buddy? Where would I start? Well, first of all, they're lazy, good-for-nothing tricksters, crack-smoking swindlers, big butt-having, wide nose breathing all the white man's air. They eat up all the chicken. They think they're the best dancers, and they stink. Did I mention that before?
Yes, I believe you did, sir.
Matter of fact, my friend Jasper told me one of them coons came by his house to pick his sister up for a date. He said, "Look here, nigger, that there's my girl. Anyone has sex with my sister, it's gonna be me."
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh, Chappelle's a genius, isn't he? She's fucking funny.
See, I just can't see this ever being allowed on TV in this country, you know.
I see what you mean.
It's just not something that would ever get allowed on our TV. I really don't think.
But do you know what? It's comedy gold.
It really is.
Absolutely comedy gold.
It's clever stuff.
This is exactly what comedy should be.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Without a doubt.
It is funny.
Some people they don't get that this is making fun of racists, though. Some people just...
That's exactly what it's doing, isn't it?
Yeah, that kind of passes them by.
Yeah, what a great premise, though. Really, isn't it?
Have you ever watched The Black Klansman? I think that's what it's called. It's a movie about an undercover cop who infiltrates the Klan, and it's kind of a comedy movie.
Yeah,
not seen it.
It's hilarious.
So. Is it?
It's well worth a go. I think it's on Netflix. I'm fairly certain it is, but it's worth a go, definitely.
Left this property, have you, Mr. Bigsby?
No, sir, not in many years.
What if I were to tell you that you are an African American?
Sir, listen, I'm gonna make this clear. I'm in no way, shape, or form involved in any niggerdom. You understand?
Yes, sir, but...
But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a book signing to go to. Why don't you bring your media cameras over there if you want to see some real truth? Prudence! Prudence, have Jasper load the truck.
And Clayton Bigsby, black white supremacist, ventured out into an unsuspecting world. Sir, you're a friend. Why not tell him he's African American?
Listen, man, he's too important to the movement. But tell him he's black, he'd probably kill himself, just to be one less nigger around. His commitment is that deep.
I'm overwhelmed by the irony.
Hey, donkey boy.
Uh-oh.
What, you lost, boy? Move on, boy. We don't like your kind around here. You better get out of here before something bad happens.
That's right. That's right. Tell that nigger. Be it, dirty nigger.
Come on, Clayton. We gotta go.
Oh, Jasper, there's a nigger around here. That dirty monkey was beating my hood. White power. Nigger.
The confusion did not end there.
Hey, why don't you young buddy turn that music down? Niggers make me sick. Woogie boogie, nigger. Woogie boogie.
Did he just call us niggers? Awesome!
The anticipation was at a fever pitch as we arrived at Mr. Bigsby's book signing.
The man who should be the next president of the United States. Yes.
All right, Jasper, time to show these people what white power is all about.
That hood's getting pulled off at some point.
It's got to be on it.
It's got to happen.
Better put your hood on, Clayton.
All right.
Might wanna hide your identity, be safer. You know, in case some radical ain't sympathetic to the cause wants to shoot you.
Yeah, it's good thinking. All right.
Without further ado, the man who made us proud to be white, none other than Clayton Bigsby. That's it.
Things discussed, mainly niggers. America's at war with Al-Qaeda, but we're still losing the war against Al Sharpton.
The Asian community was a target as well.
Let's talk about Chinese people with their kung fu and all that silly chang chang chong talk. I can't understand you. Go back to your country, white power.
Mr. Bigsby was also critical of the entertainment industry.
Don't let the liberal media tell you how to think and feel. If you have hate in your heart, let it out. If you don't like Will and Grace, that don't mean there's something wrong with you. It means there's something wrong with Will. He's homosexual.
Politicians weren't spared either.
White power. Colin Powell. Conolingus rice. Conolingus rice sounds like a Mexican dish. Maybe we should put her on a plate and send her to Mexico so the Mexicans will eat her. White power. Just open up your heart and let that hate out.
Show us your face. We want to see your face.
Who said that? You want to see my face?
Clayton, go on, brother.
Do you want to see my face? Don't be afraid, Jasper. We talking about this. Don't be afraid. Shine your light. There is cookie and punch for us to enjoy, and we can meet, talk about white brotherhood. Thank y'all for coming. White power!
Mr. Bigsby was not harmed that night, but irreparable damage has been done to his reputation and in many ways the white power movement. We're told that in the last few weeks he has accepted the fact that he is a black man. And 3 days ago, he filed for divorce from his wife. When we asked why, after 19 years of marriage, he responded, because she's a nigger lover. I'm Kent Wallace. Good night.
Funding for Frontline provided by the Trent Platt Foundation for
Oh, God. One of the most fucked up things I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. That's edgy stuff, that.
Do you know what, though? It is comedy
so
genius,
funny.
that.
It's gold,
That is brilliant.
Yeah, absolute gold.
The two videos I've seen with Chappelle, I've seen Chappelle doing stand-up, and I think he's probably, if not one of the best comedians, probably the best comedian in the world.
Yeah.
He's that good. But that is just, these skit shows, I've never seen them before, and these are absolutely brilliant.
That's genius, isn't it? It really is, me. It
is next level.
Clever. It's such clever comedy, isn't it? And, you know, the irony and stuff like that, and it's absolutely
But you see how Key and Peele were born from that.
Yeah, and a lot of people have said that in the comment section, that he got sacked or left his show or whatever, and Key and Peele were kind of the replacement.
Did you say something? I
don't want to compare them. Don't know they're both extremely funny.
They're both edgy, sort of sketch shows dealing with racial sort of stuff and homophobia and things like that. So they are, you know,
dealing with it. I mean, serious subjects, you know, but dealing with it with comedy and showing racists up to how stupid they are. Yeah. That's basically what they're doing, and the way he does it is absolutely genius. Really,
but that is some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that and the racial draft they did last week. It's comedy for me. Comedy genius. It's absolutely hysterical.
One of the best things is we've just started watching them as well. We've got hopefully loads of stuff to watch of his. I mean, it's so good. It really is.
It's the only way to deal with stuff like that, isn't it? Is take the piss out of it.
Of course, I think.
Because some people are so set in their ways, you're not going to have an intelligent conversation with someone and suddenly they're going to see the light and change their ways.
You just can't do it with some people, can you?
If enough people point and laugh and go, look at you, fucking moron, and then eventually people will start thinking, is there something wrong with me?
Exactly, yeah.
But they're some of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's absolutely genius. Absolutely, same. But I hope you guys like that too. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the bell, head on down to Patreon as well, show us some love, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.